Hey guys, I have a day full of waxing in the salon, and I figured I would love to bring you along with me. I start out my day by filling my wax pot. Here, I'm filling my wax pot with Sexy Smooth Emerald Enchantment. It has quickly become one of my favorite waxes, and my clients are loving it as well. Here you see me adding some cold wax beads into my hot pot to cool my wax down so I can get that right creamy pancake batter consistency. Here you see me with one of my new favorite tips and tricks for speeding up time in between those appointments. I believe they're called picture boxes. You get them at like Joann's. I think Michael's even has them. And I fill them with the supplies I need for that service for that day. So here you see me filling 6 boxes. And right now I'm counting out my 15 wax sticks for my 6 Brazilians I have today. Once I count out all my wax sticks, I'm going to go in and grab some gloves. And I'm going to put a pair of gloves in each container, and then I'm going to grab some 4x4s or cotton rounds or whatever you use, and I'm going to stick those inside too, and then I'll close them up, and that way they stay sanitary, and that way if I'm running late or I'm in a hurry, I can just pull that out and all my supplies for my next wax is in there. It has definitely saved me a lot of time and helped me control waste because I know how much supplies I should be using, but I do know that if you're anything like me, if your client's waiting on you, I just grab a handful of sticks. And then I always end up grabbing too many or not enough, and then I have to throw them away or re-sanitize and somehow get more. It's just been a lifesaver, I will say. Here you see me closing them all up, and that way I can stick them in my drawer, and they're out of the way. They're out of sight, out of mind, but it has definitely saved me. Then I usually vacuum and give my floor a good sweep because this is the first thing clients see when they walk in, and I want to make sure that they are getting a fresh experience every time they come in, because not only do I wax in this salon, but I also do hair and nails, and let me tell you, this carpet gets filthy. Here you see me filling up my candy dish. Not only do my clients love a sweet treat when they walk by sometimes, my UPS and FedEx and mail lady all love it. Sometimes I really enjoy a little piece on my walk past too. You can see I got a huge delivery from Sexy Smooth Wax. I'm so excited. This is me cleaning up after one of my Brazilian appointments that I had. I am throwing away my sheet and putting my towel in my laundry. I'm spraying not only my bed down with my disinfectant, but then you're gonna watch me go over here and spray down my wax pots and my counter. I'm gonna wait the time that my disinfectant needs, and I'm gonna give everything a really good wipe down. That way I can get set up for my next appointment. Don't forget to wipe everything that you touched. Sanitation is key in this industry. It is so important. I'm wiping down the top of my wax pot lids. I'm wiping down my cleaner, my powder that I use, my counter, everything. I'm grabbing a new pair of gloves after I wiped everything down. I'm taking out everything I need for my next appointment. As you see here, I'm taking out some 4x4s, and then I'm gonna grab a liner and lay one of those down. And then I'm gonna grab a towel. Perfect, now I'm all set. Here's one of my favorite clients, and you can see I'm doing a lower back wax, so that towel I use to tuck into her pants, and that way we can pull them down a little bit lower and I won't get any wax on her. Look at how creamy that Sexy Smooth Emerald Enchantment wax is. She commented, this is the first time I've used it on her, and she was commenting on the light fragrance and how refreshing it is. But also she said it felt really creamy applying to her skin. There was not a lot of drag, which was really important to her, especially doing a lower back where you do have a little bit of movement maybe in the skin. It's doing a great job at picking up all her baby fine vellus back hairs that she has. And it dries so fast. I have quickly fallen in love with this wax. So much so that you just seen in my hallway the 6 boxes that I just received in an order. I can't wait to show you guys. Those ones are Sexy Smooth Wax, but a different one. So I can't wait to show you guys what one I ordered next. So again, we're just doing some cleanup, just making sure we're getting all those little hairs. It's doing a great job at removing them. I'm doing one big cleanup in the back to get all that last little bit, and then I will send her on her way. Doing a little bit of opposite direction wax. Then I'm going to spray her down and give her a good clean. And then I'm going to go in with my after wax oil that I recommend. And then here I am with another client. Look, you can see my little Brazilian box that I use. Look how creamy this wax is. It is so pretty. As I give you guys a nice view of it. Here's a wax strip. So this is a Brazilian. This client has been coming to me for a really long time and barely has any hair. Oh, now I'm showing you an underarm wax. Right now I'm cleansed and now I'm powdering and then kind of pushing that hair in the direction that it naturally grows. So you can see the hair grows in a few different directions. So I'm going to do not one big strip, I'm going to do 2. So I'm kind of laying down that wax and kind of really working it in a little bit just so we can really get the wax in between all those hairs. Look how nice this pull is. Oh my goodness. Look at all those hairs. Then we're going to do the strip going in the other way where those hairs grow. This client and me were talking about how she feels like this wax is really gentle, which is also really important. Look at all those hairs. Now you're going to see me come in with a really nice cleanup, and it's going to get all the leftovers. I think I only had 1 or 2 hairs to tweeze at the end, which is really nice because no one wants to sit here and tweeze all these little hairs. That's a big time waster, I feel like. My cleanup strip, I do lay rather thin. It also dries really fast, which is really nice.